Are you tired of the struggle to track KPIs in your business or pulling data from multiple sources? Tired of losing leads due to poor follow-up? With LeftMain, you now have the ability to track everything in your business all in one place. You have custom dashboards, countless reports, text and phone capabilities, and all of your favorite integrations. LeftMain is the only system that is guaranteed to grow with your business. So visit leftmainrei.com/flipempire to schedule your free demo and see the most powerful CRM system built for real estate investors by real estate investors.
You're listening to Flip Empire, the show committed to helping real estate entrepreneurs who want to build their empire without sacrificing their life. Your success and freedom starts now with your host, Alex Pardo.
Now, let me ask you this. Is there a difference or what is the major difference between a Mega Roth 401k or a solo 401k?
So solo 401k implies it's just you or you and a spouse that own it.
No employees.
No employees. Mega Roth is just it's not a technical term. It's simply the layman's term for a way to grow a 401k significantly. But in both scenarios, they're really just truly a 401k. And the solo is a strategy that's associated with just having one or two people, you and your spouse, versus the Mega Roth is just a way to get a lot of money in there quickly.
Okay. With regards to the solo, this is a question selfishly I'm curious to know the answer, but I've actually had people ask me this recently. What happens if you don't have employees, it's just you and your spouse, or it's just you open up a solo, you start really growing it, building it up, and then you end up hiring an employee?
So technically your 401k is supposed to be disbanded at that point. Your solo, you're now supposed to include them. And so for what a lot of people will then have to do is move their private investments, roll it over to an IRA. And in some cases, you can be subject to unrelated debt financed income or unrelated business income tax. So if you, let's say, use your IRA to invest in an apartment syndication subject to debt, you don't have the debt, but the syndicator gets debt as part of the acquisition, like a mortgage, then you can be subject to taxes. I'm not going to kill you with all the details on that. But the point is, you don't have that same issue in a 401k, but you do have that issue in an IRA. Okay. I've known some people who will just pray that the employee doesn't find out about it, or they don't care about you having your solo 401k. It's technically not allowed by the Department of Labor. But I know some will just run hot, or they'll work really hard not to ever have a true employee. Instead, they hire contractors or other people who aren't truly employees so they can keep their solo 401k status.
Yeah, but that could also and that's a whole separate conversation. But just to mention, I know a lot of people that pay independent contractors, but by definition, they're actually really an employee. And if they ever get audited, that's a whole different can of worms, right? So just be careful. Not legal or financial advice. We're just talking here and just sharing our knowledge and experience, but don't take our word for it. Talk to a professional.
And I'm not encouraging this. I do know, though, that the IRS audit rates have been at historic lows, especially for the last decade. So there's lots of talk about tripling their budget. Who knows what will happen? Congress kind of stalled out on some tax proposals at this point, but a lot of people have been able to get away with stuff for the last 10 years because the IRS is not auditing like they used to.
Okay. One last thing before you go. If you have been listening to the show for a while or you have been getting value from the show, I would be 100% honored if you would share this show with a friend, or maybe share it with somebody that you think could benefit from this. It's my mission, it's my cause, it's my purpose through Flip Empire to impact and touch people's lives, to help people and in their businesses. So it would be an honor if you would be willing to share this episode. And one last thing, make sure that you're subscribed so that you get notified every Monday and Thursday when shows get released. I look forward to connecting with you on the next one. Until then, have a great day.